Hi guys, Aaron with AOP Tech here, and today I'm going to be talking about a really cool resource that I found out from one of my followers on Twitter called Math Games. It's free, it's Common Core aligned, it works with Google Classroom and Edmodo, and it's a really phenomenal resource. So I'm going to take you through the website, walk you through it, show you some of the cool features. Here we go. Alright, so here we are on the site, mathgames.com. And when you go to the site, right away you can click a game and start playing. But I actually want to take you through some of the highlights first. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually click on over here on Teachers. And because they really have some nice things here. So you can, as a teacher, log in, sign up, and actually create your class. If you already have a Google Classroom set up, it's going to port your students directly into it, and that way you can send assignments directly to them. But I wanted to look at some of the highlights here. The first one being, this is free. There is no cost to you, your teachers, or the school. So that alone is incredible. Common Core aligned. We have a lot of different text input styles, multiple choice, text, and the fact that I think this is the best one right here, multi-platform compatibility. So whether you have an iPad, an Android device, an iPhone, you're working on a Chromebook, you're working on a laptop, this site is going to work. And that is phenomenal. Because I think that's really a barrier for a lot of teachers is, there's a lot of great stuff out there, but will it work on my device in my classroom? Mathgames.com will. Not only that, once you sign up as a teacher and you set up your class, you can have progress reports that are going to be automatically built in. Another great feature of Math Games is the fact that it's an adaptive learning tool. So students are never going to be bored. The game's going to get progressively harder as they get better. And, if you have a struggling student, the game will adapt to their learning level as well. So that way every student's being challenged, every student is working to their highest capacity. And that's a really important thing. I'm going to take you into my teacher page here and just kind of show you. So I can align this. So right here it says I could import a student list, I can invite students. What's great here is I can import an existing class directly from Google Classroom. If I don't have Google Classroom, let's say I'm using Edmodo, I can download the CSV file from Edmodo and upload it in here. That way it saves me a lot of time. I don't have to manually enter students. Once I have my class imported, then I can assign, I can push out assignments, I can track assignments. Look at these skills. This is incredible. Addition, algebra, comparison, counting, really statistics, number patterns. These are really important, and they track them through the different levels. So over here in grades, pre-K to 8. So I look at 8th grade, and it has a line. These are Common Core standards. Another great thing about the way they have this site aligned. So let's say I'm in 6th grade. I'm a 6th grade teacher, and loading. We're working on geometry, and I know that I have a student that's struggling with nets of three-dimensional figures. So I can actually click on this standard, and it's going to take me directly to a game that's going to identify this standard. And so you can take this, and then I could take it. I can download printable worksheets. I can create an assignment based on this. I can look at the next skill. I can push this out to my classroom. I can create an assignment. So I can target exactly the skill that we are learning in class to the game that they are going to play online. I can use it basically as an assessment tool because I can see exactly what they're doing. If you take a look at the printable worksheet, so here's the printable worksheet. There's a spot for them to show their work. Really phenomenal. So you can target exactly where your students should be. And I like this idea of gamifying education. It gets kids interested, gets kids excited. There's a leaderboard so you can see who's on top. And Kids love this. And you can also tie this into a reward system already in place in your classroom. So you can say, hey, if you're the top leader in your class today, you can get, extra points or a bonus or whatever your reward system already is. They have a lot of really great games. These you can play directly on the site. These you can download separately and play on either your Android or Apple device. Really, really phenomenal site. Let's play a little game. Let's see here. Math Missile. All right. So, let's go for it. I'll go 4th grade. Let's go addition. Oh, wow. 6. Boom. This is tough. So we can keep going. And to see if I get one wrong, let's see, I'll get one wrong. I got it wrong, my missile didn't hit. And it keeps going and going. So really, really cool. There's upgrades. This is something that kids are already using in a lot of their other gaming systems. So this is something that, like, the fact that they get currency, they can buy upgrades, they can, the math is just kind of built into it where it feels like you're playing a game. So really, really phenomenal system. Mathgames.com. I encourage you guys to check it out. If you use it in your classroom already, let me know how you're using it. And if you have another game or app that you're using, let me know about that as well. As always, I encourage you guys to follow AOP Tech on all our social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Our website, aoptech.weebly.com. And of course, always feel free to reach out. I'm always excited to hear from my classroom teachers, either on Twitter at Aaron Heinz or my counterpart at Alyssa DeVito, or feel free to email both of us. Thank you very much. God bless.